In the previous video, we explained the main functions and application scenarios of the Starline series of products. In this video today, we will explain in detail the functions and usage of each module in this system. We can follow this diagram and start with the voltage module Starline V10. As the core part in the system's main controller, Starline V10 collects voltage data with pinpoint accuracy, less than plus or minus 0.2%, and uses DC-PLC technology to connect with up to 20 other modules. Whether you're working with single-phase or three-phase power, it's ready to handle global grid environments, ensuring your system stays in sync. There are two ports on the top of it. This port is the power supply port, to confirm that the device can work properly. And this is the voltage monitoring port. It can be connected to single-phase power or three-phase power. There are also two ports on the bottom of it. This one is connected to the subsequent current module with an RJ12 cable to ensure data transmission between modules. And this is the RS485 port. It is used to connect to the gateway to ensure that data is uploaded to the gateway and cloud platform. Energy monitoring isn't just about voltage, it's about current too. That's where the Starline M and Starline E come into play. For branch circuits, like those in commercial buildings or data centers, the Starline M tracks currents up to 63A with incredible precision class 0.5. It's easy to install with DIN rail mounting, and even keeps an eye on temperature. On the flip side, the Starline E tackles high currents up to 6000A, perfect for the main circuits and industrial setups. The low-current module Starline M series has 1 pole, 2 poles, 3 poles and 4 poles, named M10, M20, M30, and M40 respectively. Ports A and B of the low-current module only need to be connected each other with RJ12 wires in sequence to achieve data transmission. In addition, the yellow part inside the current module is a temperature sensor. Once the temperature is abnormal, the platform will receive a temperature alarm. There are two interfaces on the top of the high current module Starline E11, one for connecting to the voltage module, and the other for connecting to other current modules to ensure data transmission. The interface at the bottom of E11 needs to be used, with CT or Rogowski coils to collect data. Now, all this data needs a way to come together, and that's where the Starline G30 Smart Gateway shines. It links every module with stable Ethernet transmission, and supports protocols like Modbus and SNMP for seamless integration into your existing setup. With real-time alarms, historical data tracking, and a built-in web server, you can monitor the system from anywhere, keeping you in control no matter where you are. Starline G30 supports 3 communication methods: LAN, Wi-Fi, and 4G. There is also a port here for connecting to a computer to configure the system using a web server, such as removing or adding devices, and selecting network communication methods. Our factory default network is 4G and LAN. If the user wants to use Wi-Fi, then you need to use this port to connect to a computer, and adjust it through the web server. Of course, users can also inform us when placing an order, and we can configure the equipment for customers during production. There are 3 ports at the bottom of the Starline G30, one is for connecting a DC 12V power supply, and the other 2 are two 485 ports, that can be used to connect 2 sets of voltage modules Starline V10, to obtain data from more devices. And for those extra layers of functionality, the Starline I/O module steps up. The interface above the I/O module is the RJ12 interface, for connecting to other modules. This interface can power the module and transmit data. There are 2 ports below the I/O module, one is input and the other is output. The input interface can be used to monitor the status of various other sensors such as smoke, humidity, water pressure, gas, etc. The output interface can send a specified output signal through the platform to achieve remote control of external devices. This function is also fully compatible with our company's MT53 series rec-losing device to achieve remote control of the load. Well, all the features have been introduced. So, what does all this mean for you? With the Starline system, you're looking at smarter energy management that can cut costs by up to 10%, thanks to its high-precision monitoring that optimizes how power is distributed. Real-time fault detection keeps things safe and reliable, catching issues before they turn into downtime or expensive repairs. And because it's modular, it grows with you, start small or go big, the choice is yours. The Starline multi-circuit power monitoring system isn't just about tracking energy. It's about taking control of it. Lower your costs, boost reliability, and step into a smarter energy future. Ready to make the switch? Upgrade to Starline today and see the difference for yourself. Matismart, we make electricity smarter and safer.